So we're down at Towns Beach at Broome for the Stairway to Heaven tonight. Crowds building. I think just about everywhere you come down here. Tide's out, clear sky, wet grass. Don't really know what to expect, but we're going to find out soon enough. So Broome's been good so far. It's obviously got its issues, but it's not too bad. There's our friends up here, Tony and Mia, that we've sort of met on the way. They're WA people. It's Mia and Tony in the suite. And the excitement builds and the crowds build. But no show of the moon yet.
40 minutes away.
And the crowd roared, but alas, it was just a street light. There we have action. A little dot out the back. There's our moon. We'll leave it on. There's 4,000 million people here.
Oh, everybody's going to stand up. What's going to happen? Yeah, it's still got to get up there. We're going to have to get up. You go and put that in
That's a mistake. Look at how quick the bloody moon appears. In the sun.
Doesn't take long when she comes up, does it?
No.
Let's just start to reflect now.
You'll take note how quickly this drops out. You can see it's about head height, it'll be over the top of the roof by the time we get out. Where we are here dries out. So it's good that you got here early this morning, so you get to maximise the time in here. So this is special thing about this, it's a living coral. Okay, it spends more time out of the water than it does in the coral, in the water. It's a rhodolith coralline, hard red algae, about 20 different sorts of it. 8,000 years old, sorry. I had yesterday off. 8,000 years old. The actual coral is 3 metres in height and 15 metres back. Where you can see the water, that's where the coral is. The platform reef up top is full of sediment, sand, reef. That's 2 square kilometres in total. So what happens here is the water's running out. See where I took you past that rough water before? Yep. That's the passage that's running out that way. And see around this way, it's running out that way. So the water running out is quicker than it can run off the reef. Okay? Yeah, hard red algae. It should be coral bleach. To the rock and we'll drift back through it, right? That's it. So have a look on the rock here, the average high tide waterline. 3.5 hours ago, that's what it was.
That was dark walking, dark line there, 3.5 hours ago.
So this is how the boating Joey people used to travel using these tides. There's just huge amounts of bird life today. That's massive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's amazing, guys. Look at the volume of water, just the pressure. So pretty much these are eddies, just backwash. You'll get thrown into them. So the deep water where we were, very deep channels that run through. So there's that much water flowing through, it has to release. So what it does is release into this shallow area, and that's how we get this effect. So all that, which is a big shell, abundant fresh water through the Buccaneer, amazing amount of fresh water. Sometimes on the average high tide line, when it drops, the fresh water comes out the side of the island. Freshwater springs, must be some sort of artesian water table underneath. And they travel for hunting or cultural reasons.
Okay, Jeanette's got the GoPro on the road. We're on the road into Cape Quebec, Pender Bay. So we're staying at Pender Bay for 3 nights. We're just going to take our time going in. It's a greater ahead somewhere apparently. It's not, it's just soft and red. Like we've been a few coroners, it's not too bad. that gets a bit narrow apparently. Then we're going over the Middle Lagoon for a couple of nights. So we're just come from Cygnet Bay. It's 10:45 in the morning. It's hot. Yeah, but it's interesting. It'll be a nice little interesting track in. I believe it gets a little bit soft with the sand up ahead a bit. So I haven't aired down. We'll see how we go. Just spoken to another couple coming out the other way. They didn't air down on the way in, but they aired down on the way out. So probably tells you I should have aired down. But we'll see what happens. Anyway, we got no. Won't have much internet or anything here, so you would have seen a few things at Cygnet Bay, amazing place. Yeah, and now this will be 5 nights here in total, and then we'll start to head down south. So a little bit of anxiety yesterday. The 12-volt system in the van cut down. That so they cut out altogether, so we had no 12-volt in the van, which is pretty much what runs the van. The only thing that was running was the fridge. I went through every fuse I could find, a whole lot. So it was yeah, not a good day yesterday, to be honest, from myself. I don't even think for Jeanette for that matter, because we thought we were going back to Broome to get that sorted, but this morning I get up, have a play with the regulator for the solar, and bingo bango, she turns on. So obviously something was amiss with the solar regulator, or I did something to it or whatever. But anyway, we're running again. Hopefully we'll have 100% charge the time we get in here. And yeah, it wasn't a very pleasant night last night, and this morning. You know, when you spend two hours, 2.5 hours looking for a bloody fuse fault or something in the van, yeah, it's a bit of a nightmare. Anyway, we got through it, part of all this caravanning business, and hopefully as I said, we'll get the charge up to 100% by the time we get in here, and we'll just manage that over the next week or so. Anyway, we'll talk to you then.
Okay, whoa! Coming round the corner to turn right out of Pender Bay Escape. It's not going to work because we're bogged in the soft sand. Okey-doke. We're all hooked up. Someone's got a snatchy thing for the front of the car.
Good on you. Is this ours or?
No, that's the other guy's. Would YouTube? Ow, 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 ow. No point wearing thongs, because you lose them in the sand. But the fucking, oh, freaking sand's hot. Okay, let's go, sweet. Truck is down to here. We've got about 4 guys in there. Camper trailer things that have stopped. Everyone stopped to give Sarge a hand. I can't do anything, so I'm videoing. Okay, let's go, sweet. Ready? Fuck, Sam. Freaking hell, Sam's hot. Jeanette, seriously, stop swearing.
Yeah, that's it. You got the hair. You go hard again.
Ow, 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 ow. Hot ski, hot ski, hot ski. Make it out. Pulling. Ready, steady, go. There we go, we're out. Very good. Success. Yo, 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 yo. Beautiful.
Hi guys, it's probably a bit windy coming through the mic, I suppose, on the thing, but here we are at Middle Lagoon, parked up on the rise or cliff, whatever you want to call it. Tide's running out, sun's going down, Yeah, we had a bit of a drama getting in. I had to give way to a car, and unfortunately that was right in the middle of the road's really sandy, and it was right in the middle of a big sand patch, so hence we got stuck. But heaps of good people in this world, and it didn't take much to get out really. I would have got out on my own, to be honest, but it's handy when someone pulls out a snatch strap and hooks to the front of you and just pulls you out of a little bit of sandy bog. And I was in 4 high, so go figure. But anyway, that's just what happens. So this place is literally about 20 minutes from where we've been staying, and I managed to get bogged in that 20-minute period. So there's lots of people up on the rise here. Or when I say lots of people, there's not a spot left on there. It's a little bit blowy. The other thing that cracks me up is we got here pretty early, obviously, because we left the other place, and you know, people whinge about the wind, and then they whinge about the sea, the waves, and I think, really, you know, if you're camped up next to the sea, you're obviously going to hear it. I mean, that's life for us down in lovely Wooleye at best of time. Might just show later when the sun gets a bit lower what we get, but I'm tipping it's going to be pretty majestic. We'll see how we go. I thought I'd give you just another scene. So we're down on the beach. You can see there's rocks and that down there. It's a lovely little pool up in the middle. Water is absolutely unbelievable. Not cold, it's just absolutely beautiful. We haven't been around the other side yet. We'll probably have a little bit of poke around there tomorrow, just see what's happening. We're only here for the 2 nights, but it's off grid, so as I said, we're parked up. So as we go around, there's our little fellow just there. Sure, if we put the awning down tonight or not. It's not that windy at the moment. People say it gets windy, but and there's just a couple the other way. So pretty. They're both amazing spots. Pender Bay and this middle lagoon. I'm not sure which one I like more. Pender Bay probably has a little bit more scenic outlook, but you know, when you sharing this with a handful of people, really, Jeanette and I were swimming just here today, just right in front of us. We're the only ones in the water. It's pretty amazing. It's hard to put into words sometimes when you find places like this, you know. I mean, our travels have been a bit about doing some touristy stuff as well, but the West Coast was always about this, and hopefully you can see the sun going down over there. Hopefully we'll catch up with my nephew Ben and his family, Kelly and the kids, on Friday. I've got to go down and get a Stinger Rock pink slip for the van to get it to renew the reg. The old New South Wales government ripping everyone off. So we're going to got tomorrow, going to leave the day after, then we'll probably stop at Barnhill, and then as Jeanette, make our way down to Port Hedland, and then from Port Hedland there goes the sun slowly sinking into the ocean. From Port Hedland then out to Carajini, and I'm not sure how many nights we're going to stay out there. We haven't booked any yet, so that might be an issue as well, given we're back in the school holidays, but apparently people on the west don't come north this time of year. It's too hot, so we'll see. So the sun's just getting swallowed up by the ocean over there, as you can see. Probably going to disappear very soon. Pretty amazing. But anyway, we'll talk to you in the morning. Okay, we're leaving Middle Lagoon. I don't want to get stuck, so I'm going to keep the speed up a little bit on this gravel road. It's really sandy around one of these bends. I can't remember which one of these goes around the left. Really nice spot. Between the two, I probably prefer Pender. It's just got a nicer outlook probably. It's got a great beach, both got good beaches. Yeah, so I've been off grid for a week, no internet, no nothing, so, but this road gets really sandy. The tyres I had down after we got bogged on the way in at the intersection, really that was just a bit of bad luck to be honest, but, so I'm just going to keep the momentum up here and get through this lot of crap here. And yeah, Janelle just stayed on, I think it's coming up one of these bends here. It's really sandy. The road's actually not bad, it's just that it's really sandy in spots, and that sand is deep. So it washes the speed off really quick as well. So it's clearly not here. Because we've got hard stuff and bumps. It's coming up. So yeah, anyways, it's bright now. It's probably one of the earliest we've left. It's only 7 o'clock, but we're only heading down to Barnhill Station. You'd say it's a bit ruddy here, but really that's not a drama with the caravan. It's just it's the sand that's the problem. Although we're probably not as heavy because I didn't top over water, so because we're going to a caravan park to do some of the stuff we need to do. I'll just speed up again because it's one of these bends. It's soft. This is soft here. I don't think it's that. It's a lot worse than what's coming up. This road, he had the minister out actually. He's not a bad bloke, runs his joint. He had the minister out. He's trying to get some money to improve the road and the facilities. The facilities are pretty basic. I think they've been cleaned since year dot, but when you've got this red stuff, it just stains everything everywhere. It makes it look dirty. But yeah, we've had a pretty relaxing couple of days here in Pender Beach. It was well worth the 30 k's in on this road. Yeah, we'll see how we go. Here we go for the sandy one. So we're getting a bit of speed up.
Oh,
We've got a bit of a slide up.
can you not slide?
So we've got to get through it.
Oh. Such.
I can't stop speeding.
Oh, Lordy.
Yeah, we're just about through it. So we're washing the speed off already because of the sand. So anyway, we're through. It was a little bit sideways, but that's alright. All good now. We've only got a couple of soft spots, but I think that's probably one of the worst. It's right on the bend. Anyway, we'll catch you outside right here to tie us up when we get out of here. Sorry about the wind again. Thought we'd better get some vision of where we've been for the last day, 2 days, which is Barnhill Station, which is about an hour and a half, maybe a bit longer south of Broome. So it's obviously a cattle station that actually fronts onto this beach. The water's magnificent. It's been about 34, 35 both days. Sun's going down. There'll be another amazing sunset in WA. They certainly do that as a good job. Beautiful scenery, this place. It's still got the red dye in the rocks, but yeah, can't say it was the road isn't supposed to be. The only thing I'll say about the place, and it's a bit annoying because it's not the first time we've copped at caravan parks. When we sort of come to these places, we like to run the air conditioning, so because us Easterners it's a bit soft with the heat, so we do some, a lot of time when we caravan parks go to a powered site, not a non-powered site, and when they charge you for a powered site, it should be able to run everything. unfortunately here, and I know we're in the middle of nowhere before people start screaming, and I'm not going crook, it's just what they should say when you book. Unfortunately, if you've got the air conditioner on and you put anything else on, it trips the panel. Not just our van, it's all the vans in the place. No mention of it, so of course with the issues I've had over the last few days, when last few places we were at, up north at Cygnet Bay and that, as soon as things started tripping, I was looking at kettles and all sorts of things that were had an earth drain, but yeah, no, it's just a load onto the system that doesn't take it. So just be upfront and honest, for God's sake, you know. It's not difficult. Wouldn't have stopped us from coming here. It just would have saved me a bit of grief for an hour, thinking that our kettle was stuffed and the water heater was stuffed. So you know, yeah. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's God's country, and that is what it is. So take it on board. Okay, so we're at 80 Mile Beach Caravan Park or station. It's also a cattle station. So it's quite big actually. It goes all the way down through there. Lovely green grass, obviously red dirt, but hey. We had no one beside us for the last couple of days. We've got a couple of people in today. It's our last day today, so we go in the morning. So that's our camp there. As I say, this goes back to the offices over there. Got a nice little shop, sells ice creams and stuff, which is nice in the middle of nowhere. And we'll take a wander. Truck's still in one piece, could do with a bit of a clean. So it's our second stint back here. Come from Port Hedland, we went down there to sort out the pink slip for the rego and the van, and now well, we decided to come back. So I've been fishing every day, catching not big fish unfortunately. I'd like to have caught a decent sized salmon, but or blue nose salmon as they're called. But yeah, unfortunately I got some reasonable ones, but they grow a lot bigger than what I ended up getting. So I caught fish every day, lots of sharks in the water. In fact, where I was fishing the other day, they were, one went past, he would have been 1.5 meters easy, went past. So they got all these facilities there, he ties up and down. They can do it also out the front, just cleaning the fish. Show you what a blue nose salmon looks like by the looks of it. This guy's caught some fish here. So, looks like they've got reasonable one. That's about the size of what I was getting them. That's not too big. Well, we'll go down the beach now and show you the beach. There's a war memorial for the Vietnam vets at the end, which is a nice token. Typical WA, pardon me, typical WA with the water. Sorry about the wind, but we're up on the thing. Of a morning, this is just totally covered with people fishing. Still a few fishing down there. When I say that, was when the tide's coming in. Tide's going out at the moment. It goes out a long, long way. It's called 80 Mile Beach because it's probably 80 miles long, I would think. Don't quote me on that. But you can come down and drive on the beach. You can go that way as far as you can see. It's four-wheel drive right down the end there. Probably still some people fishing in the gutter down there. Yeah, it pans round. And it goes all that way. So you can drive on the beach as far as you want to go. It's I wouldn't recommend swimming, to be honest, not after seeing the sharks and just the sheer number of sharks I was catching. So it's probably not the best, but it's alright to wade in, you know. Just keep your wits about you. But I wouldn't be venturing too far off, even though that big shark was literally where you can see the waves sort of just washing there. The shark was right in that sandy water, so it's probably in about 2-3 feet of water. I don't know how the hell it was swimming, to be honest. Anyway, so from up here you can see the park. That white picket fence down there is the memorial I was talking about to the things. Still school holidays in WA at the moment, but still lots of people in the parks travelling. But this one's really well run, really clean, which is why we come back. It's just, yeah, it's a really good spot, especially if you like a bit of fishing. Anyway, from here we head back into Port Hedland tomorrow briefly to pick up some supplies, and then we're going out to Marble Bar for a few days. Given that's the hottest place in Australia, it'll be interesting to see how hot it is. And then we're going to head into Carragini. We've got that booked, but just couldn't get in there for a week or so because of school holidays. Anyway, that's it for here. Great place. Really enjoyed it here. Yeah, it's been a bit of a highlight. Cheers.